no water. Lani's left her without. But it's like, you wasn't left without. But Lani did not want Shelly there. And that's where Lani went wrong, because them lot was scaring her. Yeah? Them lot was scaring Lani. Look how much times they kept going on live and saying that they're going to beat Lani. So Lani was scared. Lani's a very timid person. It's like, until you don't see her face to face, then you lot will understand her character. So, alright, cool. Because I was informed, I think, Marissa, you remember when we went live? You can come in here and discuss this as well. So, because I was informed that our Fabulous has gone on live, I've turned around and I've said, well, I need to protect the show. And no one's not going to bully Lani. So I'm going to go up and I'm going to talk the truth. I will go on my live. Not dissing Shelly. I'm going to talk on what our Fabulous has said about Lani. So because of the fact that I've now turned around and I said to Shelly that I'm going to approach what our Fabulous has said, I've then turned around and Shelly's then turned around and started cussing me. So I'm thinking, wait, huh? Just leave it, because at the end of the day, I know how this is gonna go. And out of respect for her cousin, because her cousin said to me, her cousin asked me to look out for her.
What?
Hey, baby, let me finish explaining this. You can
Go
say,
on.
you can say after. So, out of respect, while Shelly was cussing me and saying how I'm up Lani's ass, Shelly's cussing me, being disrespectful. I'm holding it, out of respect for her cousin, because her cousin asked me when Shelly comes down there to look after her, and that was the plan. That was it. So I've now gone on live to address what our Fabulous said, and the live is still there. I've gone on live to address what our Fabulous said. Me and Marissa were sitting in the live discussing the breakdown of the rules of the house and food and all this type of stuff, because us lot never went without food when we was in Croatia.
We were all eating and drinking. We was never starving.
Never starving.
At all. And if there wasn't food, everybody was helping each other in the house.
Yeah? So after this now, Shelly's in the house holding the cameraman hostage, because I said a comment to her of what the cameraman said about Shelly, because the cameraman turned around and said that Shelly should go home as well.
Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah? But this is what I mean about the niggas that was in Croatia. Everyone is just causing mix-up and Rere and Kiki and Kaka. So I just laid out the truth. Cool. No problem. The next day now, we're being informed that Goody's flown to Croatia.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, why is Goody here? Goody's gone on a snap and said that he's a special guest on the show. Goody was no...
He wasn't a special guest.
He wasn't no special guest, yeah? So when he's come down here, me and Shelly still arguing about, I'm trying to... Remember, I'm older than Shelly, so I'm just trying to understand. She's a little girl, Valentina. Just let her fly away with her mouth. Obviously, certain things that Shelly was saying, Shelly did have the right to be upset, because I'm not going to be biased. Shelly did have the right. And I even spoke to Lani, and I said to Lani, where Lani went wrong was the fact that because she wanted her content for her show, she was just saying anything to anyone. But we knew the things that Lani was saying, that she was going to say that
we
to the
spoke
other
about it
households.
before she'd make the decisions, guys. She literally told us she'd gather us all together and tell us what she's going to do. Like, we know all these things that these little are posting on social media. We know everything.
He was willing to leave the show so it could run. Thank you, AK. Yeah? So, I
was there when Lani said, Lani told Valentina to go. Valentina was willing to go. She was literally going to go to let them come in the villa.
That's how
Valentina didn't even have to do that.
Because Shelly and our Fabulous kept asking for me and Birdie to leave the house. And it's like, why do you want us to leave? So you look to come in here and torment the other people in here and bully the other people. Remember, the other girls in the villa are small, They're not big like me. They're very small. Even Marissa sitting here. Marissa's short. She's small. You get what I mean? So, obviously, Lani was in tears because of the fact that she didn't want me to leave. But I'm saying to Lani, like, you need to have your show. This could be a big one. You get what I mean? So I said, bro, I will go. That was never an issue for me to leave, because Lani got good content of me. Even the content that comes out of me, people are going to be laughing. Do you get it? So we're sitting on his phone, and I'm messaging Shelly because my thing is Shelly's upset at the fact that one of the reasons she was upset is because Shelly paid £320 for her flight. Yeah.
Oh, but Valentina, remember, they were meant to take an actual flight that was the price that Lani pretty much
That
paid.
Lani had already paid for all of us, but them lot wanted to come on a whole different flight.
A whole different jet. They made it so difficult. They could have went to a cheaper one, but they went to the most.
Right.
They went to a different one.
The flights that Lani paid for us was all £50 and £60. We were supposed to go from the 11th into the 18th. Our fabulous decided to come down on a different day, and she came with Shelly. Them lot's flat was £320. So when our fabulous is coming to tell you lot that Lani didn't pay her, our fabulous wants to be too big for her boots. Yeah, the only money that our fabulous was supposed to get is the reimbursement of her flight. That was it. So obviously I understood why Shelly was upset. So I turned around and I made sure you can ask anyone that was in the house. I made sure that Shelly got her £320.
I was there as well.
Thank you. Thank you. I said to Shelly, send me your bank details. Send me your bank details, and I made sure Shelly got her £320.
She literally did fight for her £300. She literally did, guys. Like, Valentina didn't even have to do that, but she did it. Literally.
Yeah. The only reason why things was getting sorted in that house was because of me. I made sure Shelly got back her reimbursement, because at the end of the day, you also have to understand why Lani was vexed. Lani paid £50 and £60 for our tickets. I paid £80 for my luggage because I wanted more luggage. I'm a big fat bitch. Yeah. So I needed my luggage. Do you get it? I needed my luggage. So Lani paid for our tickets. Them lot wanted to come a different day because our fabulous wanted to do this. She wanted to pop up here. Why don't you just be normal like everybody else and come?
Exactly. You would have been in the villa if you came from day one, but you wanted to come a different day.
So I'm like, cool, no problem. I then even said to Shelly's messaged me back and she's like, thank you. And I said, you're fucking welcome. Even though you're disrespecting me, you're welcome.
Yeah, I can't lie. Shelly was disrespecting Valentina, telling her to suck her mum and all types of stuff.
And I'm just saying, you know what? Let me get this girl's money thinking that she's going to go home. Yeah? That was it. The problems came because of the fact that I'm defending Lani. Shelly wants to defend our fabulous. But you know what's going to happen here? All that's going to happen is give it a couple of months and you're going to see that our fabulous turns around and does the same thing to Shelly like what she done to Good Philip and her other friends.
But deep it, she's going to Jamaica. She's leaving the man in London. Like, it's long. Like, it's actually so long.
That's all that's going to happen.
This girl can't maintain a friendship.
Next minute now, I'm getting live sent to me that our fabulous and Shelly's on live dissing me. Shelly started dissing me first. So I then replied back because what is this? And I text their cousin, yeah? Hold on. Let me show you what the text is. Because you see one thing about me, I don't need to lie and I don't need to cause no havoc and mix up.
I just find it crazy, Valentina, that there's how many girls against 4 people saying the same thing and nobody is clocking on who's lying.
Like, hold on. Yeah? This is a conversation that I had with her cousin.
I think you spoke to the cousin in whilst we were all there.
Huh?
Didn't you not speak to the cousin whilst we were all there? I swear you did. Yeah, we was there.
Yeah? So when people want to think that, oh, I've started beefing people, bro, I was in the house being the peacemaker.
No, I'm not.
I was in the house being the fucking peacemaker. So don't let no one come on social media and behave as if Valentina's a Valentina's a bully. I was in the house being the peacemaker. Yeah, that's a conversation that I had with Shelly's cousin. All right, cool. Next minute now, we're in the house now, and I'm sitting there. Them not well, also I've now started tracing each other online. I've left it because at this point, it's just no Shelly's cousin Lene, but Shelly's cousin, she's a good person. Like I fuck with her heavy. She get so I'm not cool. Me and Birdie sitting down, and I've gotten a picture that Shelly's posted my house on social media. I've then aired it because remember, you see one thing about me, I'm not afraid of no one to come to my house, bro. We got WAPs here, so I'm not afraid. Anyone that comes to this door, you're not gonna leave. And this is what people fail to understand. You see, within the law, if you come outside someone's house, if I was supposed to kill you, I could classify it as self-defense. So
Yeah.
I'm war ready anytime someone wants to step. I've kept my cool. You can ask Birdie, you could ask Emil. My whole vibe drifted when I saw that because it's like, why is it going so deep? Yeah. Next minute now, I've then been sent this. I've then been sent this paragraph that Shelly's then gone on her snap and said how I'm a fat bitch and how I'm a clout chaser because I'm on a show and I just got raped 2 weeks ago and all this type of stuff. Why did it get that deep? So because my address wants to be put up and because you now want to sit down and disrespect me and telling me to suck my mom and all this type of stuff, I've now replied back and I turned around and I said, just remember, I know where door 21 is. That was it. Next minute now, we're in the house and the security guards have now come busting in the house and now I've turned around and said, who's posted Shelly's full address on social media? So I turned around and said, what? No one ever posted no one's full address on social media. What are you talking about? But this is what Shelly does. She makes something so little
It makes it
go big.
so big, like she drags the whole situation. She just wants a storyline from anyone. She will find a storyline, like she does that all the
Yeah,
time.
that's what happened. So them not have now come in the house. They're saying that everyone should give their phones. I never gave my phone. Lani gave my business phone because the business phone was off anyways. And my personal assistant was on there. Yeah, they've taken everyone's phone. I didn't give my phone. Betty didn't give her phone. That was it. Cool. They've now left for us to find out that one the cameraman that was snaking Lani was videoing what's going on in the house, which that's been exposed on TikTok. All right, cool. So